All right. Hi guys, here is your video for solving systems of equation by using elimination. So this is really similar to substitution in the way that we want to eliminate one of the variables so that we can solve for both of the variables. So in solving this, my overall goal is to still end up with a coordinate point with an x and a y coordinate. So solving using elimination, if you look at the bottom here, it says what can we eliminate, and we're going to focus on using addition. So if I went ahead and I added these two equations together, 4y plus 6y, I would end up with 10y. Negative 2x plus 2x, that's going, oh, that's not what I want to do. That is going to give me, let's get back to my pencil here, that is going to give me 0 is equal to negative 12 plus 12 is going to give me 0. So I'm ending up with 10y is equal to 0. So I can divide both sides by 10, and I end up getting that y is equal to 0. So there is the y coordinate for my equation. Now that I know a y value, I can take my y and I can come back here and I can plug it in. So instead of writing y, I'm going to write 0. So 4, and I'll do some work down here. So 4 times 0 minus 2x is equal to negative 12. So negative 2x is equal to negative 12. Divide both sides by negative 2. I end up getting that x is equal to 6. So 6, 0 is my elimination piece. So just to go back here, what we did was we saw that negative 2x and 2x, if I were to add those two pieces together, that would end up eliminating my x values by giving me a value of 0. So I'm able to solve for my y. So if I come down here, this problem is a little bit spicier because as we can see, I can't immediately eliminate any of these values because if I were to add negative 3 and 6, that wouldn't give me 0. If I were to add negative 4 and 12, that wouldn't give me 0. So what I want to do is I want to create a new version of this equation. And what I want to do is I just want to multiply this entire top piece by negative 2. And when I do that, I'll end up with 6x plus 8y is equal to negative 6. So I'm just distributing this all across. I'm going to keep my bottom one the same. So negative 6x minus 12y is equal to negative 18. And we can see what happens that when I go ahead and add these two equations, I end up with 0 here. And when I continue through, I'll end up with 8 plus negative 12, and that's going to give me negative 4y is equal to negative 6 plus negative 18, and that will give me negative 24. So I'll end up with negative 4y is equal to negative 24, and solving for y, divide both sides by negative 4, and I'll end up with y is equal to 6. So my overall answer, I know that y is 6. So now what I can do is I can pick one of my two original equations. I'll pick the top one. Negative 3x minus 4 times 6 is equal to 3. And you'll notice that instead of writing y, I ended up writing 6. So negative 3x minus 24 is equal to 3. I'll go ahead and add 24 to both sides. So negative 3x is equal to 24 plus 3. That's going to give me 27. And then I can go ahead and divide both sides by negative 3. And I'm going to end up with x is equal to negative 9. So here my x coordinate is negative 9. So this is the solution to this system of equations up here. And you'll notice if I were to plug in negative 9 here for x and 6 for y, then I would end up getting negative 18. So this is the true solution for both of these equations. So this one's a little trickier because we did have to go ahead and create a new equation.